You sit at your desk, you have a massive mountain of work to do, but instead of working, you are lying on the couch, endlessly scrolling through videos you don't even care about. As the clock ticks, you feel the panic rising in your chest. You ask yourself, why can't I just get up and do it? Society has a very simple word for your behavior: lazy. You think you are undisciplined. You think your brain is broken, but you are completely wrong. Your brain isn't broken. In fact, it is saving your life. Your procrastination is actually an ancient, highly evolved emergency brake. To understand this glitch, we have to travel back to 100,000 BC. Meet your ancestor, the caveman. In his world, the biggest threat wasn't predators, it was starvation. Calories were the ultimate currency. They were incredibly rare. To get food, you had to burn massive amounts of energy. If you burned more energy than you ate, you died. Let's look at two different survival strategies. Caveman A is highly active. He loves moving. He runs around just for fun. Caveman B is lazy. If he isn't actively hunting, he is lying down, doing absolutely nothing. Then a harsh winter hits. Food completely disappears for 2 weeks. Caveman A, who wasted all his calories running around, starves to death. Caveman B, who conserved his energy by being lazy, survives. He lives, he reproduces, and he passes his genes on to you. Evolution literally rewarded laziness. To keep you alive, your brain evolved into a ruthless calorie accountant. Before you do any action, your subconscious brain runs a strict calculation. Will this action get me food? Yes? Then do it. Will this action waste energy for no immediate reward? Yes? Then stop. When it detects useless effort, your brain releases chemicals that make you feel physically tired and unmotivated. Now, fast forward 100,000 years to today, we live in a world of absolute abundance. Calories are everywhere, but your brain did not get the software update. It still thinks you are living in a freezing cave. So you sit down to write an essay or work on a spreadsheet. Your caveman brain looks at the computer screen and asks, will typing on these plastic keys give me calories right now? The answer is no, so your brain panics. Warning, calorie waste detected! It slams the emergency brake. It makes you feel exhausted. It forces you to procrastinate. It physically pulls you away from the hard work to conserve your energy. This is the great human paradox. Your logical modern mind knows that studying or working hard will bring you success in the future, but your primitive brain does not understand the future. It only understands right now. Understanding this is your ultimate superpower, because it means your laziness is not a moral failure. You are not a bad, unmotivated person. You are just fighting against 100,000 years of survival programming. So, how do you beat the glitch? How do you trick your caveman brain? You have to lower the perceived energy cost. Make the task ridiculously small. Don't tell your brain, we are going to study for 5 hours. That triggers the calorie alarm. Tell it, we are only going to read one single page for 5 minutes. Your ancient brain says, oh, that burns almost no energy. Approved. Once you start, the friction disappears and you keep going. You must also create immediate rewards. When you finish a small task, reward yourself immediately. It tricks the primitive brain into thinking, effort equals immediate survival points. Stop fighting yourself. Stop the guilt. The moment you understand your biology, it loses its power over you. We are the only species that questions its own existence. Welcome to Wily AI. Hit that subscribe button, because hacking your own evolution has only just begun.